Elden Ring is the game that finally popped my proverbial From Software cherry after Dark Souls 3 barely made it to first base. Probably shouldn't have opened with that in a crowded yet silent house, but anyway, I've been playing it for a couple hours now, and I kinda get it now. Although not in the way it's been advertised to me. I've always heard of FromSoft games as the tough as nails, get good melee based game, and after P-ranking everything in Ultra Kill, I was a bit turned off. They said it requires pinpoint dodging and patience, which is two things that Ultra Kill did not train me for. In fact, it was quite the opposite. But after installing the game and learning about the Berserk Sword's existence, I learned that you could play the game basically any way you wanted. And that's when I learned about the joys of speccing into nothing but strength and pretty much slapping harder than Will Smith. I know you're probably rolling your eyes at that reference already, and might be for good reason. It might already be overplayed to the point of this video coming out, but I feel like I have to talk about it for a second because I just thought it was really funny. Just seeing the original footage as well as the many funny edits and jokes made about it, which there are a shockingly high amount for something people have said they're already sick of, just was funny to me. And even in that case, even if you like are in that kind of position, you can just stop reading. Like, you can just stop reading a meme if you don't find it funny, but that's not the point. The point is, it just was crazy seeing how much it exploded on the internet, and just seeing how divisive it was. Like, people were arguing, people were like, no, you shouldn't hit people, and the other people were like, yeah, talk shit, get hit. And the thing about that is, I've seen people who lived by that rule in high school. I went to a high school, you might have seen it, they installed a lifeguard chair to avoid the amount of fights that they were having, and that's not a hyperbole, that's a true fact. You can find a TikTok, and that's literally my high school with the lifeguard chair. But I've seen many a fight, and if you've ever seen what a Gen Z fight looks like, I struggle to describe it as gazelle, because that's almost too giving it much credit, but it's two guys locking arms and pushing at each other for 30 seconds. That's generous. 10 seconds until an adult breaks it up. Nary a punch was ever thrown in my entire high school career. But it was just a situation of everyone I've seen who've said that rule have just gotten biblically thrashed. I've seen a man get body slammed to the point where it instilled a fear of God in me. The point where, but much better than any religion ever could. And you might be thinking to yourself, what the hell could have possibly spurred such a rant? What could have possibly brought upon such a tangent on this video? And it was really just a funny thought I had. God, I can't get over it. I can't get over just how much the situation exploded. You could hear the slap too. You could hear it was an open palm slap too, an open palm. A little bit better than a backhand, but still, an open palm slap they could hear. His face jettisoned away from the hand. It was obscene. But anyway, I'm off track. The point is, I just thought it was amusing that Chris Rock wasn't expecting Will Smith to use paper.